Love won't get you high as this. Drugs won't get you high as this. Fame won't get you high as this. Chains won't get you high as this.
Alright, welcome, people. We are back at it again. You see we got our lovely Lana here. Snow Fox form, because we're going to the snow. We're going to the snow some hoes. Today, as you can clearly see, Dragon Mage time, people. Dragon Mage time. I know you are all excited. This is the, well, I suppose like one of my favorite new classes. I'd especially say probably one of the strongest and most helpful classes in this game currently. But yes, this is our second master class vocation we're going through. Everybody welcome to the channel. This is the Koopa. We are basically gonna get through all these quests. I'll give you the story spoilers, and we'll go ahead and talk about the platitudes, the problems that every man faces in life, and all that bullshit. But I'll get into that later. First of all, we'll just discuss a little bit about this class, because I did say, very powerful, very good. So another master class, just like the Guardian. In this one, you need two classes of the Armamentalist and the Mage. And it really is a good combo of these two classes. I'd say if you are going for just pure, I don't know, anything. I feel like just as a versatile support class, you know, not necessarily an attacker, not necessarily a healer. It nestles right there in the middle, just kind of helping people do more damage. I would say in general it's a more support-based version of an Armamentalist, but at the same time, if you want to build your Dragon Master for damage, oh my goodness, it's a very, 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 very fun class to play. So I hope you all enjoy this little romp we have through the quest line. Essentially, I was forced into this class because one, I love mages, as you can tell. You know, we're sorcerer class in life in general as a man. I feel like just as a whole. No, I don't really like to force shit, but shit just kind of happens around me as I have that aura. So magician class in real life really does fit me. I'm more of the ambiguous type. I'm more of the, you know, I don't really like to show my card, my hand. I don't really like to talk or associate with people in general, you know? So when I do have to, I tend to move forward with the kindness, with the respect that I think I deserve, you know, from being who I am. But yeah, that's what we're dealing with today. Very, very good class. Still not one that I really main. I'd say I still really like the druid and the dancer a little bit more, just as far as the animations go. But with this one, the pep power is really good. The special is freaking amazing, and I hope you guys enjoy this quest line. I think it has a lot to do with awakenings, essentially, and that's what I will compare it with today in our little analogy of sorts. I think we're just gonna do the first quest here. And that essentially entails us unlocking the class. You have to be qualified, of course, even more qualified than we already are, because, like I said, we've grinded a lot. I have a level 100 mage and a level 100 armamentalist already for this. So, yeah, the quest, let's get the story spoilers out of the way. The quest is basically just getting qualified. We have to test our strength, our courage, and then get... I guess, exonerated by the Dragon of the Covenant. You know what I'm saying? Good old guy, because we are becoming Dragon Mancers, so there is a dragon character that we have to adhere to here. We'll meet very, very soon. But essentially, I think the enemy we have to kill here is a dragon. Wow, crazy, right? I know, full of surprises. And then we'll do a little bit of a cutscene in one of the continents, Stoltia here, to basically test our courage. And yeah, it's gonna be a very, very fun cutscene. Essentially, it's I think it's a spot that's been in the game basically the whole time that you could kind of interact with, but not as much, you know, until this last, not this last update, but the version 6 update when they released this class. Very cool, very nice. Indeed. And yeah, guys, I hope you're all having a good little day. I suppose we'll just jump into whatever the fuck I'm talking about right now. Whatever the fuck the topic of the day is right now. What did I say? Yeah, I was relating this to like awakenings, and you know, the thing about this is, just the courage that you have to even go along this path of being an authentic magician, of changing your world, of having that vision. A lot of guys don't want to do it. It's a lot safer. It's a lot safer to just relax, let the world take you over. But a lot of times we are called to action, just like the hero's journey. You have that moment where you are basically just sprung in, and you can either live your life, you know, taking the blue pill, or you know, red pill it up, and really see how far this shit goes. And I have been called to action, I'd say more than once, more than twice. I kind of ignored the call because I didn't really see it correctly. You know, for the longest time, I've had trouble trusting my intuition, just because I've been led by faith a lot, and just from results I've seen in life, it doesn't really work out that well. You know, having God with you, just from the results I've seen, you know, purely from that, it doesn't seem that, you know, the holiest people I know live the happiest lives. So, you know, in all, I suspected this inner voice that told me, you know, to do the good things, do the holy things. I didn't really expect the call of God to really, you know, push me towards something that would help me. But you gotta realize it's not really this whole childlike religion bullshit that you have to adhere to. It's really the God or the being or the creature in you that's calling you to, be your true self, be your true, unlock your true nature, if you will. You know, because goodness gracious, a lot of people just kind of they lie, but not to me. I see it all. They lie to themselves, man. You know, a lot of these insults and these, you know, detrimental phrases and, you know, the attacks, it's all just projection, man. You got to be honest with what you really want to do. And a lot of people that are honest with what they really want to do, they don't talk shit about it, you know? It's just recently that I've started even, you know, talking to people online. Like, I'm not a commenter, I'm not a, you know, Twitter writer or a social media user at all, really. But I do feel like this internet has sprung on a new age of free thinkers. And it's a beautiful thing. Like, if you use social media correctly, it can springboard and truly launch your life into something amazing. But just like most tools, you know, just like a fucking hammer, you can use it to bash someone's brain in. And a lot of people would say that's not really a good method for it. I'm like, eh. You know, if you want to be all PC, I guess you shouldn't murder people, but some people deserve to die. Let's just say that, man. Let's just say that outright. You know, this ain't no fucking monetized channel. This ain't no fucking rainbow goofy doofy bullshit. And as a magician, you know, I don't even have to do it sometimes. Sometimes you can just call to action. Sometimes the people that need to go, they can just go. You know, not by any intrinsic movement from you. But once again, the God in you. The God in you decides, hey man, do this random thing. Why not? You know, put this cup here. And then the butterfly effect happens, and suddenly some CEO in Japan is dead. But, you know, a lot of people don't really want to acknowledge that fact, that murder is just murder. Society really puts these things on us and you know, tells us that all these horrible words mean something, when in reality we put the fucking, you know, meaning behind the words. It's just a word that dictates an action. Yeah, there are crazy things that happen. There are crazy people everywhere. But people, baby, Caillou, Lana, can we be real here for a second? Can I be so for real? You know what's really crazy? You know, besides all this crazy murder shit and rape and all this bullshit, is the fact that people are really, you know, mad at you, angry at you, whoever you are, for not following the script, for checking out, for being different, you know, for going a different way, you know, for taking the leap and trying. So many people get pissed off at you for that, you know, especially if you don't have the results yet. You try to tell someone, hey, I got this method, man. Hey, I got this, you know, I got this thing I'm trying to do to not be a fucking piece of shit. Oftentimes they'll make fun of you for just doing something. Because you know what? I ain't doing shit. Would you think you're better than me? Would you think you got some kind of leg up on me? That's what I call crazy. That's what I call retardation. That's what I call measured complacency. You know what I'm saying? You guys should just be fucking put in a fucking meat grinder and just held there for the rest of your goddamn lives. You know, you at least you'll be sustenance for someone who actually wants to forward the goddamn human race. Because honestly, you know, a lot of these people, the reason why they lash out at you is because they know their life sucks. They are so hyper aware that their life sucks. But at the same time, the movement, the energy it would take to engage that and actually see the bottom of your life and the heartbeat, the heart racing it would take, you know, all the friends that they would lose, all the opportunities they would, you know, quote unquote, be passing by. And yes, the world is becoming more and more equal. It is. That's a fact of life. But it is becoming an equivalence of results instead of opportunity. You know, and that doesn't make sense to me. I don't think that should be it. I don't think that's the cause. I don't think it's the solution for what we have here. You know, to this whole, you know, racism, prejudice, you know, anti-Semitism, you know, masculinity, gender. That's not the solution to it. We shouldn't just all be given the same shit. We all have the same opportunities to grow into being, you know, as powerful as the next person in different ways. Not everybody deserves all the money. Not everybody deserves all the attention. But, you know, we deserve what is our birthright, essentially. You know, whatever we are truly meant to grow in, you know, whatever our passive stat boost is, you just go towards that. Now, the problem is, you know, enhancing your passive stat probably isn't going to gain you millions and millions of dollars unless you monetize it the right way. And that's kind of what we all need to live. The main problem in life that we're all kind of ignoring right now is that money is needed for life, for life sustenance. You need money to live, right? And a lot of people are ignoring the fact that, yeah, the world's just not giving it to us in an easy way. So I really can't stand people who just attack people. You know, I don't care if what I'm doing is so crazy that I have to murder. You do understand that we are all suffering. You can just acknowledge that I found my way. Maybe if it's not a good way, you can just fucking ignore the shit. Hello? One of the biggest problems with this whole awakening crisis is that a lot of people don't realize that calling motherfuckers out and being your social media platform or whatever is not helping whatever cause you're thinking you're helping. You know, and I don't care what it is, whether it be Palestine or the trans issue or the gender war or whatever, just posting about it doesn't do shit. And I mean this video too. You know, maybe if I had some sort of content or a course or whatever for you guys to be educated from this, but this is just to ignite you. If this doesn't move you to take an action besides watching a fucking YouTube video, then I fail. I have failed, and I'm cool with failing. I'm very cool, because I'm not working for you. I'm working for myself. And you know what this motivates me to do? Not goon. Not, you know, go out and do drugs. Not chase stupid women. You know, not drown over a relationship that really was never mine in the first place. That's what it forces me to do. So, I may be failing you, my dear chatter, my dear subscriber, my dear gooner. I'm damn sure not failing myself anymore. I'm not, man. I can't. I have a responsibility now. You know, we've taken the test. We've awakened. And truthfully, now there's just nowhere to go. It's something that I said in one of the other vocation quests. I can't really remember which one. But right now I have no destination. I hope I don't gain any more subscribers. I hope I don't lose any more subscribers. I hope we just stay at a wonderful 44. Let me check the fucking amount right now so that I'm not talking out my ass. Yup. I hope we stay at a lovely jubbly 44. Because the thing is, guys, I don't want money. I don't want money. I don't want a job. I just want to survive. And I have the money to survive for now. I have the job to survive for now. It's just, I'm in this stasis period where nothing's really moving. Nothing's really shaking. And I'm just sort of locking in and building the foundation that should last me for a damn long time, if not the rest of my life. I already told you I'm pretty checked out, so you know, when this chapter ends, who knows if there'll ever be another one. You know, I hope to dear God that I just exercise myself out and I just, expire or something fun like that. That would be great. Because as much as I love growing in strength and in knowledge and in, heart, soul, whatever you want to call it, I have to also acknowledge that, this power given to you is just, it's either gotten for selfish reasons or it will be used for selfish reasons. By you or by someone else. It's the only thing power is used for. And for me, there's not really a cause. Besides, generally stopping the end of the world. That I can really get behind. And if you don't think this social media shit is starting the end of the world, it's not. It's not. It's just starting, horribly high levels of national surveillance and dystopia. Isn't that great? Don't believe me? Watch when the AI cuts off communications. But anyways, that's enough radicalizing. That's enough crazy shit about the future, the past, and all this shit. I'd say to just cap this off, man. You have to die. No matter who hates you, no matter who doesn't want to talk to you anymore, dive into whatever your passive stat boosts are. Give the middle finger to the system because that shit does not serve any man anymore. Sadly, if you're a woman, maybe it does serve you, Maybe. I don't have that experience. But you have to go not where you are accepted. You have to go where you are celebrated. And for some people that doesn't exist. So, fuck it, man. We'll make our own. We'll make our own. We'll do it live. Okay, guys. I love you. Please subscribe. Or not. Like I said, you're probably already subscribed.
Fame will get you high as this. Chains will get you high as this. Juice will get you high as this. Crew will get you high as this. Hate will get you high as this. Levitate, 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 levitate. Love will get you high as this. Drugs will get you high as this. Fame will get you high as this. Chains will get you high as this. Juice will get you high as this. Levitate, 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 levitate. Life won't get you high like this here, no. She won't get you high like this here, no. She